What's up everyone, Edgar here with All One Solar Shine. So in today's video, I definitely want to talk about 3 things to avoid as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, as an operator, as a manager, and also as a solar panel cleaner. Okay, that's always what I'm going to be basing my opinion and reference on, just because that's what I'm doing, solar panel cleaning. But hey, if you're a painter, if you're a plumber, if you're a mechanic, some of these tips or pointers might work for you, or maybe you can just twist them a little bit into your industry. That way you can also learn from my experience and my time doing this. And like I said, you can avoid these 3 mistakes that I made. All right, number 1 being investments. All right, in other words, investing in yourself, investing in your tools, investing in the equipment that you have in your truck or your van. Okay, so my mistake was having this be the first van, having this be the first time, you know, we're doing solar panel cleaning. I kind of went all out. All right, I went, oh, that looks like a good gutter cleaner, let me get that. Oh, that looks like a good brush, let me get that. Oh, that looks like a good nozzle, let me grab that. Okay, thinking I could find something better and something better and something better. That looks like a good ladder, that looks like a good ladder stabilizer, things like that. All right, so all that adds up. All that definitely is money that you can save and invest in something better, in marketing, invest in YouTube. The investing part is something that you really want to educate yourself on, do some research. And how to avoid making all these bad investments is just asking around, okay? Reaching out, partnering up, going on a ride along, or just asking another solar panel cleaner, asking another painter or plumber, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? What ladder do you have? How do you like it? What tool do you have that you can't do your job without, or just that it makes it so much easier for you? And that way you can go and equip yourself with the best equipment that you need, but without having to go and buy so many different brushes, so many different nozzles, so many different items that in the end you don't need anymore. So that's going to be my definitely number 1 tip and pointer for anyone who's just starting out. Reach out and ask about what is it that you need. That way you guys aren't buying so many of one thing. Second tip, second pointer that I definitely want to talk about what to avoid is just improper management, okay? Improper scheduling or improper organization of your time, of your calendar, okay? So as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, maybe as a foreman, whatever the case may be, you have to make sure that you're getting jobs. That's the number 1 rule, right? If you don't get jobs, if you don't close on deals, you have no work. But at the same time, you also have to make sure the jobs get done. You have to make sure that no one's cutting corners, that the quality is, you know, to the standard that you want to set, and that the client's happy. Here's what I'm learning is how to properly manage all that, right? And what I definitely want to talk about is how to avoid improperly manage this. When you're so devoted to sales, your labor efficiency might go down, right? Your quality might go down. Vice versa. If you're so devoted to the labor and just making sure that everything is done right, your sales are going to go down. You know, you can't be cleaning windows and door knocking at the exact same time. So that's where that management comes in. That's where it takes sitting down, talking to your team, and game planning how you can properly make sure sales are at where they need to be. You're setting your goals, and also the quality is where it needs to be, and that you're not cutting any corners, and that the expectation is always set. The client's always happy. That way you're always growing and you always have a steady workflow with great results. All right, and the third tip, the third mistake that I made, remember these are all 3 mistakes that I've made, so I'm talking about my own experience, and I'm sharing my own experience with you guys. That way you guys can all hopefully avoid these. I mean, you know, definitely that's what it's all about. That's what I'm here for. I just want you to learn from me, and of course I want to learn from you. So drop in those comments as well. You know, what mistakes have you made, and how could you have avoided it? That way, if I haven't made that mistake in the future, I'll be able to avoid it as well. But going back to the third mistake, right? The third tip that I want to point out is, I don't want to call it doing a bad job, but I want to just call it as setting the expectations improperly, all right? But in other words, it is doing a bad job. What I mean by this though, so I did have one client, unfortunately, I didn't set the expectations right from the beginning. And so I don't know if she was basing it all of her past experience or just basing it off of what she hoped for, you know, what she expected. Long story short, it didn't turn out the way she wanted it. It didn't turn out the way that she was expecting. But since then, you know, I took that experience and it really hit me, man. It really go at the end of the day and just really think, what went wrong? How could I have, you know, avoided this? What can I get as far as tools to do a better job and not have to do all this running around and trying to do a better job with stuff that I don't have. And that's where I got my screen cleaner. So this mistake right here was something that I made, like I said, of explaining the expectations, making sure that you are setting the standard from the beginning of what it's gonna look like, how the process looks like, what the end results look like, and just how it all plays out, right? Once you do all that, I guarantee anyone and everyone that the entire experience is smooth for both you, the cleaner, the painter, the plumber, whoever is watching this, and the client. All right, extremely smooth and an overall great experience. So take this from my own experience. Make sure you guys are always setting the expectations. That way you can always do a good job. I want to set this clear automatically. Don't ever base a good job because something looks new again. You know, there may be a window that's extremely just so bad condition, maybe so old, the original 30-year-old, original 1930s window or something, whatever the case may be, and it's just extremely bad condition. But as long as it looks better than when it did before you got there and the client's happy and you did everything you can to make it look that good, you did your job, right? So I want you to understand that, because there are some cases where maybe a window, maybe a panel, it's been just extremely neglected, it's been extremely just destroyed from the elements, or just maybe from so much hard water stains or whatever the case may be, or maybe someone else came and threw some chemical on it that they shouldn't have. You may not be able to restore it. You may not be able to get it to look new again. But if you can make it look better than what it did, and you did everything you could, that's a win, right? And the biggest win is when your client's happy. So that's always what you're aiming for. That's always what I'm aiming for. I definitely hope these 3 tips definitely helped you. That way you guys can learn from my mistakes. And like I said, drop a comment. Let me know what your mistakes were. Let me know how you guys overcame them and just how it helped you better and grow and learn as a company or as an individual. So if you like this video, hit the like button, comment, share. And as always, if you need help, or if you guys are just starting out, or if you just say you're doing solar panel cleaning only and you want to get into the windows, or you want to get into the gutters and you just don't know how, you don't know where to start, give me a call. In the description is my link where you guys can go and schedule a one-on-one call with me. We can do 30 minutes, we can do an hour, we can do an hour and a half, however many calls you need. All right, I'm definitely here to help you out. So just check out the description, check out that link, and go ahead and schedule a call. I definitely want to talk to you and help you out. That way, all the mistakes that I've done, I don't want you to have to commit them as well. So have a good one. As always, if you guys need a quote and you're in Santa Clara County, Sacramento County, DM me, shoot me a message, comment, give me a call. I definitely want to help you out. Peace.